In this exercise, we will be learning how to organize users. After the end of this exercise, we will have learned how to create organizations, how to create user groups, as well as how to assign roles to users. We'll be taking the following steps during our exercise today. First, we're going to create a new Livingston Rewards organization. We'll create sub-organizations for this, including Livingston Rewards US and Livingston Rewards Fiji. We'll assign Jason Murray as a user to the Livingston Rewards US organization, and then create the Livingston Rewards Silver and Gold user groups. We'll also create the Livingston Rewards Platinum user group, and then assign Jason Murray to this group. We'll go to the Site Roles tab in the Role section of the control panel, and then we'll add web content editing and view permissions, as well as blog editing and view permissions. We'll create a new site content creator role, and then add site and asset library administration access and view permissions for web content. We'll also add the add folder and view permission for web content, and then the subfolder, web content update, and view permissions for web content folders. We'll also add in the update and view permissions for web content articles, as well as the site and asset library administration access and view permissions for blogs. We'll also add the add entry permission for all blog entries, as well as the add, delete, update discussion, update, and view permissions for blogs, and then the site and asset library administration access and view permissions for documents and media, and then the add folder and view permissions for documents. We'll also have the add subfolder, document, update, and view permissions for document folders, and the update and view permissions for individual documents. So we'll be assigning a lot of permissions in this exercise today. There will be a few bonus exercises that I won't be going through, but that you can try for yourself. And this includes creating sub-organizations for the regions of Indonesia, Spain, and Japan. You can also add organization logos for any of the new organizations, as well as contact information for each region's organization. You can create organization sites for all the new regions, and then assign Hannah Jones, the user, to one of the organizations. And with that, let's get into our exercise. Now we'll be going into organizing users. To start this, we'll create a new Livingston Rewards organization. So we'll click the application menu. We'll find control panels again, and then users and organizations. We'll click on the organizations tab, and then we'll add using the add button to create a new parent organization. We'll type in Livingston Rewards for the name, and then we'll just save at the very bottom. Now we'll create a sub-organization for this organization. So we'll click the back button in the top left. We'll click the options button next to Livingston Rewards, and we'll click add organization under it. For this, we'll type in Livingston Rewards US. And then for country, we'll find United States. And then down here under more information, we'll create a tag and we'll type in United States. And we'll click save at the very bottom. Now we'll create a sub-organization for Livingston Rewards Fiji. So we'll go back again. And then to the right of Livingston Rewards, we'll also click add organization under the options. And so this will be on the same level as Livingston Rewards US. We'll name this Livingston Rewards Fiji. For the country, we'll scroll down and find Fiji Islands. Then under tags, under more information, we'll type in Fiji, hit enter to save that, and then we'll click save at the very bottom. Now we'll assign Jason Murray as a user to the Livingston Rewards US organization. So we'll hit back, and then we'll click into Livingston Rewards. To the right of Livingston Rewards US, we'll click the options button, and then we'll click assign users. We'll click the checkbox next to Jason Murray, and then we'll click done. And so we see that under Livingston Rewards US, there is user Jason Murray. Now we'll create the Livingston Rewards Silver user group. So we'll go out to the control panel, then user, and then this time we'll click user groups. And then we'll click the add icon to add a user group. For the name, we'll type in Livingston Rewards Silver. And then we'll click save at the bottom. We'll also create a user group for gold, then platinum. Click save. And then one for platinum. We'll assign the user Jason Murray to the Livingston Platinum user group. So we'll click the options next to Platinum. We'll click Assign Members. And then we'll click the Add button right here to add a new user. So we're not creating a user, but we're adding a user here, Jason Murray. Click Add, and we see that we have Jason Murray within Livingston Rewards Platinum group. Now we'll go to the Site Roles tab in the Roles section of the Control Panel. And so we'll open up the Applications menu, find the Control Panel tab, find Users, and then Roles. From here, we'll click the Site Roles tab. We'll add web content editing and viewing permissions, so we'll click on the Site Content Reviewer role. And we'll come up here to the Define Permissions tab. We'll open the left dropdown that says Site and Asset Library Administration. Open up Content and Data, and then navigate to Web Content. We'll scroll down and find Web Content. And then we'll find Web Content Article here, near the very bottom. We'll click Update and View to give them the permissions here. And then we can scroll down to the bottom and click Save. Now we'll give blog editing and viewing permissions, so we'll open up this side dropdown again, Content and Data, and then to Blogs. We'll find blog entry, not the entries plural, but the entry singular. And then click Update and View, and then click Save. Now we'll be creating a new Site Content Creator role. We'll open up the menu. We'll come here under Control Panel, Users, and then click Roles. We'll click the Site Roles tab to come back to where we were previously. Then we'll click the Add icon at the top right. For the title, we'll call this the Site Content Creator. And then for the description, we'll say for creating content and blogs to design and market the Livingston brand. All right, with this, we can click Save, and we see that the Site Content Creator role was created. Now we'll add Site and Asset Library Administration access and view permissions for web content. So we'll click the Define Permissions tab at the top, open the side dropdown, Content and Data, and Web Content. Under General Permissions, we're going to check Access in Site and Asset Library Admin. And then we'll also check View under General Permissions. We'll give some more folder permissions. So under Web Content, we'll click Add Folder, as well as View for Web Content. For Web Content folders, we want to give it a few permissions. Add Subfolder, Add Web Content, Update and View. And then a few for Web Content Article down here. We'll do Update, as well as View. And then with this, we'll click Save at the very bottom. Now we'll give a few blog permissions too. So we'll open up the side dropdown, Content and Data, come to Blogs. We'll check this Access in Site and Asset Library View as well. For blog entries, we want to give it the Add Entry permission. And then for the blog's entry, singular, we'll give it Add Discussion, Delete Discussion, Update, Update Discussion, and View. And with this, we can click Save. There's a couple more permissions. This time we're going to find it in Documents and Media. So we'll open up the Site and Asset Library Administration, Content and Data, Documents and Media. So we'll give it access in Site and Asset Library Administration, as well as View. Under General Permissions, under Documents, we'll give Add Folder and View permissions. Under Documents folder, we'll give Add Document, Add Subfolder, Update and View permissions. And then a few permissions for individual documents. We'll give Update, View, and with this, we can go ahead and save all of the changes made to the site content creator.